why Liverpool need MATHEUS NUNES from Wolves. Yes, be wife boy, and I'm back this time talking about Liverpool. For those of you that have been here before, you will know that I am not a Liverpool fan, although I do my best to provide unbiased reasoning and discussion around football clubs, and the club I'm talking about today is Liverpool. Why I believe they should really target Wolves midfielder MATHEUS NUNES. As always, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on the matter, and while you're down there, make sure you subscribe. I'm on road to 2,000 subscribers. So who is this Nunes guy, right? Because if you haven't really looked at him individually, you'd look at Wolves and say they've been struggling this season until they got their new manager Lopetegui in. Why should Liverpool target this player? Well, let me tell you this. First thing, he's been injured for a lot of the season, but when he has been in the team, he has been by far Wolves' best player. He's best in a holding midfielding role position, and boy is he good breaking up play, running between the lines. And a lot of Liverpool fans actually would have got sight on him when they watched the FA Cup tie. I believe it was a draw at Anfield that ended up being a replay that Liverpool won, where he was just dominating in that midfield. I think it's no secret that Liverpool's weakest part of their squad is the midfield. It's a squad that's all managed to age at the same time. And they've kind of got a rare blend right now where they've got players that are too old alongside players that are too young. They've got the likes of the Thiagos, the Fabinhos, the Hendersons, the Milners that, let's be honest, have well past the peak of their careers. Mixed in with Harvey Elliott, Fabio Carvalho, the Balicic guy, whatever his name is. A little bit too young. So they need a type of world beater in there right now. Because this side isn't too different from the side that won the Premier League only a couple seasons ago. Yet, when you lose midfield battles, you're losing a lot of football games. This is not the Liverpool we've grown to see over past seasons. Can it be fixed? Yes, but time is running out, man. It's not going to be long before Salah really starts to decline, etc. Van Dijk obviously has been injured for a while, but they've still got the components there of a top team, and Liverpool need to urgently address this midfield before it's too late. First man on the list, MATHEUS NUNES, brilliant signing. Coming from Wolves, he'll address that holding role perfectly. Fabinho, I think, was one of the best CDMs in the league a few seasons ago. Nowadays, nowhere near. Rodri, Partey, and Casemiro by far are better than him. And at the end of the day, in my opinion, CDM is the most important position on the pitch. If you have the best CDM, more often than not, you will go far in this league. Potentially even win it, let's be completely honest. The reason Arsenal are so far up this table is because Partey's been fit for most of the matches and is performing so well. The reason that Manchester United have made the run and are now all, let's be honest, they're not favourites but contenders for the Premier League title is because they signed Casemiro, who's been an absolute brick in that CDM role. Rodri's been solid for Man City. Liverpool, Fabinho's taken a decline, and have you noticed? Liverpool themselves have also taken a decline. They need a CDM in there. It's going to be a massive signing. Nunes, is he ready for that step up? In my opinion, I do believe so. I think him and Paulinho for Fulham have been two amazing CDMs in the country this season, alongside Caicedo as well. And it's no surprise that Fulham and Brighton have performed well with two brilliant CDMs in there. Nunes, he's got his injury record, which would be a worry for Liverpool, but I think he's got more enough talent in there. And look, let's hope he's fit now, that he will do a brilliant job for Liverpool. But it's not enough. In my opinion, I think one CDM does not solve Liverpool's crisis. They need a brand new midfield. Another player that they should bring in my opinion, is Moises Caicedo, potentially, as an alternative to MATHEUS NUNES. But 100%, they need to target Jude Bellingham. It's about time Liverpool, the size of the club they are, where they've finished in previous seasons, actually brought in a world-class player. Liverpool over seasons gone by, I can't remember them actually buying a world-class player. When they bought Salah from, I believe it was Roma, let's not forget he was not world-class. He flopped at Chelsea, let's be honest. When they bought Virgil van Dijk for a lot of money, people were questioning it because no one believed he was world-class whatsoever coming from Southampton. Mane, the same thing, from Southampton as well. No one thought he was world-class. I can't remember the last time Liverpool have actually bought a world-class player. They've sold world-class players. Coutinho was world-class at the time when they sold him to Barcelona. Same with Luis Suarez. But it's about time Liverpool went and bought a world-class player because they need it. Not only to improve their midfield, but also to give the whole squad a mentality boost again. Because they're all sleeping giants. This is the same squad that won the Premier League and was getting 95 points season after season. You don't have the catastrophic fall-off that you do, just becoming bad footballers overnight. It just doesn't happen. Something's gone wrong. Is it burnout from last season? I did predict that potentially could happen, playing all competitions, but it's not enough. Liverpool got more enough talent in there. They just need to be awakened again. And a signing like Jude Bellingham would be exactly that. He fills a void in midfield. They'll have him for years to come. And in my opinion, he's one of the best number 8s in world football. I honestly do believe that if Liverpool do sign Nunes at CDM, Bellingham at centre mid, that will be in summer though, I do believe. They'll be more than ready to make another fight for the Premier League title next season because I don't believe there'll quite be enough this season. So what should the goal be for Liverpool this season? Because about half of it's gone. They're faltering right now. They're mid-table, let's be completely honest. A lot of their fans still think they're going to make Champions League. I don't know why, but I don't know where they're getting this optimism from. I think a lot of pundits as well. A lot of people have seemed to have got like... it's like they only change their opinions every season. Like it's FIFA, they only get a ratings refresh at the end of each season. It's like, oh, Liverpool were amazing the past 4 seasons. They're going to make a run. Yeah, I mean, we all say they're going to make a run, but they're not going to have any games left to make a run soon. Like, it's easy saying, oh, they're going to make a run, they're Liverpool. Look, things change throughout the season. Everyone, you can have your opinion at the start of the season. It changes. For me, Liverpool are in the bin right now. Their team is faltering. They've got no fluidity. Their team doesn't look like they're up for a fight at all, and that's the biggest thing. There's one thing not getting results, but they don't look like they deserve results. Even the games they're winning, they're scraping past at times. This season, I think they have to do whatever they can to get into the Champions League. Europa League wouldn't be enough. They need to get into that Champions League. It'd be a massive fall off to challenge for the title. 4 seasons in a row, only win it once, and then the season after gets not even Champions League football. It'd be a massive kick in the teeth. Liverpool need to get this Champions League football, and they need to go in the summer and make important signings. I honestly believe this summer will be the most important summer in recent times for Liverpool Football Club, because that could be the point where they either put this season behind them and say, look, this season is what it is, wasn't our greatest season, we then go fight back at it again, it's like a little blip, or this summer could confirm that Liverpool have had their glory days of recent times and they're going to start to fall off a little bit, whereas teams like Arsenal and Manchester United could potentially take over as the biggest contenders alongside Manchester City. It's a really tough one to predict for Liverpool. For their fans, I understand where they're at. They're still very optimistic, yet they also think the team's not playing well enough. At the end of the day, look, can it be fixed with just signings? Maybe not. We know FSG have said they want to sell the club. A lot of their fans want to get rid of FSG because they're not putting enough investment in the club. It's a lot of things, man. It's also the fact that you've had the same manager for 7+ years in Jurgen Klopp, man. No matter how good a manager he is, for me, he's a world-class manager, no debate. You can't manage the same group of people giving you the same ideas for so long without there being some kind of mental fatigue about it. It's just inevitable. It could be the best manager in the world. It's the way it is. Klopp said himself he's not going to leave Liverpool, and I don't believe he will. But there may come a time, just like there was for Arsene Wenger, where no matter how good a manager there is, comes a point where it's ready for them to step away. Who knows? Either way, it's let's be honest, really interesting to analyse Liverpool, even though it's not my football club. I'd really love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As Liverpool fans or as fans of any other football club, I'd really love to hear it. If you're not and you love football-related content, make sure you like the video and more importantly, subscribe down below on my road to 2,000 subscribers. I've been Football and I hope to see you all in my next video.